Okay, so next, the integration of ICT in education with a focus on communication models to support development. This research is examined within the context of the ICT in ELT course and aims to demonstrate that the successful use of educational technology depends not only on digital tools but also on communication between educational stakeholders. So the next that information and communication technology or ICT has become a vital part of modern education. However, this study emphasizes that ICT should not be understood solely as a technical tool. ICT must be positioned as part of an educational system to involve interaction, collaboration, and communication between teacher, student, and other parties. Without effective communication, the use of ICT will not have the maximum impact on quality and sustainable learning. The study also links the role of ICT in educational challenges in the global era, such as the need for flexible, inclusive, and sustainable learning. ICT has great potential to address these challenges, but this potential can only be realized if the technology is used consciously and in a planned manner and supported by effective communication. Therefore, in this introductory section, the author emphasizes the importance of viewing ICT not merely as a digital tool, but as a strategic means for building meaningful educational communication. So the next, this research is the rapid digital transformation in education. Many educational institutions have adopted technologies such as online learning platform and digital media. However, in practice, ICT integration often falls short of optimal results. This is due to fact of coordinating, differing understanding, and inadequate communication between parties involved in the educational process.
Research gap. The study identified a research gap. Previous studies focused more on the type of ICT technologies or platforms rather than the communication process that accompany them. However, ICT integration involves many stakeholders, including teachers, students, parent, administrator, and external partner. The lack of structured communication models leads to partial and unsustainable use of ICT. Therefore, the studies aims to address this gap. Methodology. The method used in this research is a literature review. The author analyzed various recent studies relevant to the topic of ICT, education, and sustainable development. Data sources were obtained from reputable academic databases such as Scopus, Web of Science, Google Scholar, and UNESCO reports. These methods enable the author to identify patterns, challenge, and conceptual solutions related to ICT integration.
Okay, next, the result of these findings is the study shows that the integration of information communication technology (ICT) significantly contributes to improving the quality of learning, particularly in the context of continuing education. One key findings is that ICT can expand access to education for students. Through digital technology, students can access various learning resources anytime and anywhere. So, learning is no longer limited to the physical classroom. This is crucial in supporting the principles of inclusive and equitable education. Furthermore, the study found that the use of ICT can increase student learning motivation. Interactive digital media such as video, online discussion platforms, and multimedia materials make the learning process more engaging and less monotonous. Students become more actively engaged in learning because they not only passively receive information but also interact with the material, teachers, and fellow students. These findings demonstrate that ICT plays a crucial role in creating learner-centered learning. The research also showed that ICT support personalized learning. With the help of technology, teachers can adapt material, methods, and learning pace to suit the varying needs and abilities of students. This helps accommodate diverse learning styles and backgrounds. Furthermore, ICT enables the effective implementation of distance learning, thus overcoming geographical and socioeconomic barriers. And however, despite this benefit, the research also uncovered a number of serious challenges. One key findings is the disparity in access to technology, both in terms of device, internet connection, and digital skills. Not all students and teachers have equal opportunities to utilize ICT optimally. And furthermore, resistance to change remains, particularly from those who are not yet ready to adapt to technology-based learning. The most significant findings and the main point of this study is that the failure or success of ICT integration is not primarily caused by the technology itself, but rather by weak communication and coordination amongst educational stakeholders. The lack of effective communication between teachers, students, parents, administrators, and other supporting parties often leads to unfocused and unsustainable ICT use. Therefore, this study confirms that communication is a key factor in ensuring that ICT roles has a positive impact on education. Now, next we move to significant outcome. The most significant findings of this study is the success of ICT integration is determined more by quality of communication than by sophistication of technology itself. Good technology will be ineffective without clear, collaborative, and ongoing communication. So, this findings is a key that distinguishes this study from previous study.
Next, proposed communication model. A solution is the study process and ICT-based communication model. This model has four main dimensions: accessibility, communication fluence, security, and ends of use. This model is implemented through a centralized digital platform that enables two-way communication between teacher, students, parents, administration, and other supporting parties. This model allows for more target and sustainable ICT integration. Next, relevance to ICT in ELT. In the context of English language teaching or ELT, this communication model is highly relevant because language learning relies heavily on interaction and feedback. ICT can discussion forums and interactive media, however, is effective depends on how teacher manage communication and encourage active student participation in the language learning process. And the last conclusion. In conclusion, the study confirmed that ICT interaction in education must be supported by a structured communication approach by strengthening communication and collaboration between stakeholders. ICT can become a strategy tool for realizing inclusive, quality, and sustainable education. These findings provide important contribution for educator and prospective teachers, particularly in the context of ICT in ELT.